right? After creation of the table, activation of the table, custom table, G table, we have already demonstrated how to create an entry or entries, multiple entries. Then if you want to view the entries, because if the table is empty, that is nil, if you try to see the display, you cannot find a single record also. That's why first step one is create as many entries you want. Later come back to the display. But at a display level, I want to show certain new things to you because you have to see the comparison also. While display level, because since it is a Z table, custom table, the options differs from KNA. Example, see, first of all, in selection screen, this is the width list and number of list and all these things are same. You can go to you can add fields, uh, additional fields or suppress the fields in the output, or else you can add field or remove field from selection screen. That is there. User parameters remain same. Data browser settings remain same. Whether it is a built-in table or custom table, these settings are same. Even these options remain same. So that is, you don't find any change in the selection screen. Okay, you want to know the filter options. This also will work as usual. If you go to one, you will get only one. Right. If you want to go with only record Ravi, you will get only record Ravi. That means you can filter it out based on number, based on name, based on even address also. Address also you will get it. That already you know. Go back. Next step. This is your mm, this is your interest screen. Yes. With 250 is the width by default. Four entries. See, displayed fields. Fields means columns actually. Four of four. Because in the database, how many table we have at data the table definition level only we have four fields. Four fields only appears as four columns. Right. So now, if you want to go for on top of that, what type of operations are possible? What is operation is possible is first of all, you can change. This is your table creation is over. Then we are going to DML operations. DML stands for insert, update, delete. These three we have to see because insert. I want to create a new record. Yes, you can create a new record, but a new record can be created. New record can be created for G table only. Directly, this option is available for uh, G table only. Yes, save it. Right, save it. Go back. Yes, new record is updated. Yes, this is your insert option. Okay, so click on. Okay, click on what is the button icon name? This is white tab, white page. We call it as create. Table entry create. This way you can write down the documentation also. Create icon F5. Through you can, yes, click on create button to create new entry. This is a kind of insert operation. Insert means creating new record. Even these things also we have done the insert only till now. That is earlier two records I created in one manner. Last just now created record in other manner. Right. Go back to the next. You want to go for change. Change means modify or update. How do you do that? Yes, I want to change this particular Ravi Hyderabad to Secunderabad. Address we want to change it. Yes, select record, select entry, click on pencil. This pencil is used for change purpose. Okay, change. Click on icon change. or table entry change, either way, F6. So the record come to editable mode. In the editable, what you can edit? You can edit non-key field values only. Key field values non-editable. This is your observation. Okay, clear? So yes, you have to, what is that? Select one entry, then click on change button. Change button. Yes, next change, okay, name or address. That means whatever you want to change it. Finally, you have to go for save. But this change purpose, you go to navigate to the other screen where the original screen where you created the entry. Yeah, even create entry also, it will go to other screen. Okay, yes. Now what I have? This is your update, updating or modifying. Okay, yes. So that is your DML operation, insert and update. Okay, clear? Because why we have to update? While creating a record by mistake, I entered a wrong employee address. Now I realized it was entered wrong. I want to modify it. No problem. Okay, yes, you can, yes, change. Okay, sorry. Yes, save it now. Changes with changes to. Now observe that record database record successfully created. That is again it is successfully created means it is overwritten. Yes, this is change successfully reflected. Still you will find three entries. Right now we have to see the last operation. What is that? If you want to do this is already known to you. You want to see this record in the display more detailed display. This is in the non-editable. If you want to go for ascending, descending, these are all very commonly select all, deselect all, refresh, all those stuff already covered. Right. What is new is delete option. Delete direct deletion is not available here. Suppose by mistake I created one entry. Actually, this entry I want to delete. I want to delete it. How do you delete? Select the entry or select the entries. I want to delete all entries. This checkbox is given to you. Quickly, you want to select 10 records. You can 10 record, 100 record, 1000. You can go with click number of times. This option is there. It will activate the checkboxes for all at a time. So select it or activate it. Now go to the table entry, then delete. So either you go with select all, delete all, or you go with delete for a single entry also. This is your program. Yes. We will write select okay one entry to delete. Then go to there is no delete button. Then choose table entry menu arrow delete. Right. But the delete operation, this is your kind of delete. DML operation is this. Okay, deleting record. So how do we do that? Select it, table entry, delete. Deletion is a negative activity. It doesn't delete automatically. It will give you one more option to you. You want to, yes, the screen opened, a separate screen opened, and this is the bin. Just like a recycle bin, this is the deleted bin icon is there here. So you want to come back, still you have option to not to delete. Still you want to continue, you can go to here and delete. So delete. This deletion is record deleted successfully. That means it is deleted from the underlying table also. If you go back, record deleted. It is no longer exist in the underlying table also, even at this every level. This is called as complete deletion. Okay, deleting record. So I explained all the three, right? Yes, insert, update, delete. Right. Two. So you after this operations, you can come back finally. Okay. So table creation completed. How to enter value entries also completed. Then next what? How to create like modify all those stuff completed. So with this knowledge, today what you can try is you also consider this is your specification. Don't go for too many things because when we learn something new, we have to go initial level. We have to go little slow. But once you are comfortable, we can speed up. No problem. So right, this is your table. Yes. Okay. Alright. Now we will we have to explore lot many things on top of this table related information. So we will see first because I want to give a quick comparative study with we will keep left side as employee master and next right side as K1. We'll split the screen and comparatively we will study. Right. Go to K1 only. Okay. Yes. You know these things, fields names, everything is here. It is table is non-editable mode because it is open in display mode. This table you can open in create mode, change mode, display mode, everything okay. But now entries point of view, we want to go for that. Utilities, table contents, display. That means in the built-in tables, what is our observation? We can only create entries into this built-in tables. Create entries option is grayed out. That is your additional observations. So a lot of new things are additional notes. You can write it as additional notes with respect to yes. So fine. Built-in table, hmm, built-in table. Create entries option is create entries option is grayed out. What is the meaning of that? Direct entries creation is not allowed with respect to built-in or predefined or SAP defined tables. Then there is a question how the entries are created that we will talk later. There is separate procedure is there to create entries. Okay. So that is one observation. Second observation. Go to this execute it. In the data browser, you cannot create entries directly. That's what a create button is there. Even change button is not there. Change button is also you cannot even hardly you can see, you can view, you can display only. That is you have only okay view option only available here. Right. Some changes done by someone. That's why it goes to runtime error. Okay. Somebody changed the length and all. This is the problem with the common server. Okay. Fine, no problem. But I want to show you any table you can take it. Other LFA1 table we will take quickly because I want to complete this. So, yes, if you go to entries, Here, the table entry, delete and delete all is grayed out. So, which means for built-in tables, insert not possible, delete not possible, only display possible. Okay, even modification also not possible. This is the close comparison you have to observe. When it comes to G table, we can do all the things. Okay, yes, we cannot, we cannot create, that is insert or update, that is modify or delete entries of built-in tables. This you remember it, because you have to know this, because okay, there is a other approach is there. If you want to do this, this is I want to give you as a first observation. So in this another 40 minutes, we will observe many things, built-in versus custom and all, right? Okay, we will go to the additional notes. I said additional theory I am going to cover with respect to table also, right? So we will, time being, I'll minimize this. We will go for full screen of this, because you till now you got it how to create a table also. Table, right? SC11 through you created a table. Can I go to SC12? In SC12, you have LFA1 table, you can navigate it, that is same. Even our G table just now created, ZAVK master, employee master table also, you can open in SC12. SC12. That means SC12 generally used by functional consultants. They want to see, I already told you here, create change is not possible. That's why this T code is for functional consultants. They can see, they can view, they can navigate of built-in table or custom table. Yes. Now, next, suppose employee master table is already created. You want to create one more table with the same name. You are getting a message saying that employee table already exists. Choose different names. That means what? This is redundancy check, duplicate check. Duplicate table names are not allowed. This is because it's not theory. Everything you have to test it and do it. Then create mode already you are aware of. See, create mode is this white page. Change mode is pencil. Display is glasses. You can find a change mode, because this is a table created just now. I can open in change mode. In change mode, changes are allowed. Your previous changes you are allowed. But even can I open my table in display mode? Yes, you can open your table in display mode. But display mode changes are not allowed. Even though it is our table also, we cannot create, we cannot do any type of changes over here, right? This is your fundamental base. Next, but it is possible. Sometimes I don't want to disturb somebody created. Simply as a best practice, always open in display mode. Sir, I open in display mode. But after that, you can switch from display to change it to display using this icon. Yes, this icon is Control F1. I change it to shifted to change mode. Then yes, display mode. So I will click on Control F1, Control Function F1, or Control. Yes, it is directly working. Toggle between both. Right, this icon you have to remember it. Okay, done. Yes. So what we have to observe it? Yes, the custom table table can be opened in change mode for to carry out changes. Okay, in order to perform changes. But custom table can be opened in display mode also. Display mode means the name itself display. It is read only mode. Okay, changes are not allowed. Okay, changes are not permitted. Yes, that is your yes. Next, what next? Control plus F1. Okay, control plus F1. Okay, can be used to switch between change mode to display mode and vice versa. Okay, right. This is your another because whatever we discussed immediately we required notes also. Otherwise, attending 2 hour session, learning 2 hours leads to lot many confusion if notes is missing. That's what. Okay, now we are into this. Okay, we have to know certain things also. First, again, I am going back. The table name have certain restrictions, right? That is will come from the beginning. So table name, yes, database table name can be up to 16 characters. This is your theory actually. Okay, characters. That is maximum. This is a restriction from SAP side. Even it could be built-in table or our table. It can be maximum, can be up to means it can be at most 16 characters only allowed. Right. The table name, okay, database table name, yes. Mm. Table name can be alphanumeric, alphanumeric with a special symbol underscore. Underscore is allowed. Yes, this is one thing. Next, underscore. Uh, yes, this is one more extended discussion. Underscore is not allowed at something like first and second position. This is another restriction you have to know, right? What is this theory also we will see. For example, yes, you will come to know, okay, obviously you have to go to a table name A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. You count that maximum how many 16 characters are allowed. That's what I want to tell you. Not more than that because the input field length itself is 16. Like, okay, G, okay, test table. And I want to go with that. Okay, test. Yes, what I said, this is a valid naming convention. It will proceed further. Test table already there. Okay, you go with a demo. I will give some word called as demo. Demo EMP. Demo is not there. That's why it is permitted to me. Right, go back. But yes, if you have some question here, yes, suppose I am new to, even though I'm consultant, I did not learn properly. I don't know how to create what the table properties. No problem. Learning, honestly, learn everything. Place the cursor on database table, press F1. Try to go through this. This is database table name can be 16 characters. It is a platform. Platform means OS and hardware mix is called as platform. Platform dependent definition of the table database table in the ABAP dictionary. That means this is dictionary specific ABAP. Okay, go to the table oriented instructions. Table oriented instructions, click. No, it is not going to further level. Going to further level. Okay, good. So that means it is control is to going to the help.sap. That means if you don't know, you read it from the SC this one, like you come back. So this is actually we are creating dependent definition of the table in the dictionary. Okay, then we come back to the underscore part. Underscore part is if I try to give here immediately you will get error. Table the underscore is not permitted at a second or third position. This is your yes. I will move this D to left. Do D. I will keep it here. Something like that. We'll try out. Same error. We got it. Yes, underscore is not permitted at the second and third position. So I'm moving second position to the second, third, not allowed, fourth position. We will see now. Underscore at fourth position onwards, it is allowed. This is what the rule. Okay. So that means you cannot, yes, something like that. Okay. Yes, this way we can proceed further. Whatever number of underscore is permitted. Okay, you can write other things later. So we can go this way also. Okay. EMP underscore test. So what happens? Underscore is not at second and third, it is at fifth position. Obviously, it is valid. So this is what the observation of that. Right. Next, it can be alphanumeric. I told you 1, 2, 3 is also allowed. Okay. Yes. Next, in this table, I will go with 1, 2, 3 hash, something like that. Table name. Yes. Right. What is that? It contain alphanumeric character. That means when I add hash, then we got error. When I add star, create same error. See the flow. You have to observe. This is called as explore. When I add at the rate, remove the star. Yes, again. So that means what is the meaning of that? When I add underscore, then underscore followed by some letter, something it is allowed. Got it? This is about your table. If you go to yes, EMP master 1, we will try to create employee master 1, some type of explore point of view, right? Yes, a new table can be created in a 2 dimensions. First of all, okay, this is your restrictions of the uh, table. This thing, anything missed, we will come back. Yes, a new table, new database table can be created as by copying existing table. Existing table, yes or no? Can create existing table, right? So but there is a rule. What is that? Only the existing database table definition gets copied to target table. What does the statement implied meaning is the data of existing database table will not get copied to new table or target table or okay. Yes. So this is important observation. You will get only the this definition steps, not the data. We will see now. How do you create a new table? I can go with employee master one and all this stuff. Normally you can go with. But why? Why unnecessary time waste? Already I have created just now. So I will just replicate it. What is the meaning of that? So go to okay, employee. First of all, I don't give anything. We will go to the existing table first. That is your first. I will give the existing table name first. The existing table name. Click on copy icon. Just give the target table name as simply one. That's it. From table to two table. Okay. Click on copy table. This is your copy procedure. So if you want to write down the steps, specify existing database table first, then click on copy button. Now specify new table name and click on continue. That's it. So you have to do this. Yes. Okay, continue. Yes. Observe the constraints for usage of LDB logical database. This is a kind of information message, ignore it. Now you are going to create it. New employee master one. But you have to tell me which package it should store. So this is your local object only. I'll store it temporarily. No problem. Local object. That's it. That is target table package only. We will specify it. Continue. Then save as simply. I will write save as local object. That is nothing but under dollar. Hmm? This is dollar TMP package. Yes. That's it. Hmm. Now you see that. Notice the message status message stating that table copied successfully. Yes, these are all the steps. Okay, message success messages copied. Yes, okay. We will see if it is copied. We will open the target table, source table to target table. We created it. Target table, no need to create. No need to, you can open in display mode or change mode. But when we open the uh, table in any mode, the target table created in the state of new. So you are responsible to check not required, directly activate it. So you always target table gets created with the new status. Yes. So this is okay. Notice the new table created with new status. So now you have to activate it. This is your explicit job. Okay, fine. Next, you have to see the technical settings are copied as it is. What next? Delivery class and maintenance copied, fields copied, everything copied. Only package was your option, package and created by. See, that means you have created one replica table. Replica means duplicate. Okay, table replica. Main important thing. If you want to go to the utilities table contents display. Yes, notice that zero entries. Ravi, Kiran, Hari entries are not there. This is your observation. You have to do it. Yes. Then, so check the entries using data browser because I'm writing a script. Okay. So notice that entries are not copied. Or you notice that the table is empty, zero entries. So till here you have to observe it. Okay, got it. This is your observation. Like I will go to another example. Like if we keep it left side, we will go to the yes this one. When I create yes, when we go to the copy means what? I have LFA1 table. Can I create a ZLFA1? Yes. Steps remain same. Click on copy. Yes. Specify the target table. Simply ZLFA1 LFA1 is enough. Okay. No need to give yes. Click on continue. Save as local object. Now notice that yes, table copied successful. Now the difference between LFA1 versus ZLFA1. See standard LFA1 you have to open in display mode only, editing not allowed, create and everything not allowed. It was okay, partly active, huh? Right? No problem. LFA1, LFA1, GLFA1. So GLFA1, you can open in directly change mode. Yes or no? I opened in change mode. But notice that this is copied with the same technical settings and same package. Sir, package we gave the package delivery and maintenance options. Fields remain same. Everything is the editable mode. You can add key field, change key field, or else whatever you want to do it. Okay, clear? This is your copying scenario. But what next? You have to activate it. Whether G table to another G table creation or built-in table to another G table creation. Both steps remain same. Now we will check out the entries. Entries are still nil only. Entries are 0 only. Now there is a question, can I create entries in G table? GLFA1? Yes. But there is some setting you have to change it. Because there is a setting you have to change, then only entries are permitted to create. But that is possible because this is when it comes to G means a copied version, a replicated table. Obviously, it is our table. You do whatever the changes you want to do. Even you rename it, you delete it, you add it, anything. Okay, this change is applicable to this table only. It doesn't impact on original LFA1 table. Okay, so this is what the way we have to explore complete options. Clear? Right. Then we'll move on to further options. We switched from yes, this is our EMP master to one table. Right. Can I create new entries to this table? Yes, why not? Because this is same. You can create the same data also. You can hmm, uh, like create the same data. You type it manually one after another, or you can create new record also. You can do it. Right. This is the way a new table can be created by copying existing. Right. Next step. We have to we want to go to the next level, that is nothing but your ZAVK underscore employee master one. correct? Yes, renaming is not allowed here. Rename option is not there. Only copy. Only copy is there. Right. So you have to know two things. Table entries creation, entries modification, entries deletion, you got it. But now you have to know table creation also, you know table definition. But table deletion is possible or not is the question. Table deletion, complete deletion, because I will tell you alter table also. Alter table also, delete table also, we have to see now. So, right. Okay. Right. Rename like a database table, not allowed. This is not permitted. Rename option is not given. But we can delete database table is allowed. What is the meaning of that? We can delete custom table. Just now created custom database table. Yes, table using delete icon. But yes, make sure that table should be empty. Table should be empty. Yes. If the table contain entries, so what happens? If you could delete entries, what will happen if the delete table entries also will get deleted? I will take you to this example. Employee master one. We will go to one record. We'll create it. Yes, we'll create one record. No problem. Employee master one. We create. Go to this. Go to the space bar is not maintaining. No problem. I will give anything ABC XYZ. No problem. Save it. Record is record. That's it. It is saved. Now run record is there. If record is already there, I am trying to create deleting this table. Yes. What happens? You do not have authorization to delete the object. Okay. Why? Because this is only the uh, restriction from our basis consultants. Actually, when it is a G table, obviously we have authorization to delete. So we can delete. Even employee master also can be deleted. Master one also can be deleted. When you delete like this, what happens? You will get a message that table is already have entries. Still, if you want to continue for deletion, what happens? You will your table definition along with the entries also will get deleted by this icon. That is equal to drop table. In DDL, we have create, we have drop. Create through create, drop through deletion. Yes. Make sure that table must not contain entries. Entries. Okay. Yes. So this is equal to drop table. Okay. That is total table existence itself. We are getting deletion. After that, you cannot retrieve it. This is your two concepts. Okay. Got it. Creation, copying, deletion already over. Because why I am into this? Because I want to tell you these options also I want to introduce. Where used we will cover later. Yes. So first screen we are familiar. We have to this thing, but deletion is allowed. You can do this way also. You can delete it. But our people, because even G table deletion is a quite common requirement. Why? But this is only our people requirement. Otherwise, it is possible. But what is not possible? What is not possible? Can I delete LFA1? LFA1, KNA1, MARA? No, no, obviously no. Is because built-in tables, you cannot delete content also, entries also, or structure definition also. What is possible with built-in is you can only open in display mode and you can view the table, all the definition features and entries. You can only view. And even copy is also possible from built-in to custom. That's it. Next, if you want to go to the what next? Our EMP table only we will go here. Employee table. Because we have our R&D with this one only. Employee master table. Right. This is your table, source table only. We want to, because I want to show you a copy scenario and a deletion scenario. One cycle is over. Now we are back to this. Right. We will see some other discussion. See, now you have to see the table name at this screen. It is editable. When you go to the change mode, even the change mode also table name is non-editable. This is your observation. So what are all the observations? Observations all are some additional notes I said. Correct. That's why you consider that table, the database table, hmm, the database table created as transparent table by default. Yes, because that already I told you we always create transparent table only. We don't create this one. This option itself is by default transparent. I said that's what a transparent table you can observe. Next status we will discuss. So when a new table is created, yes, when new table definition is created, status, that is the initial status. Initial status is what is initial status? It is new. Yes. So after changes, it comes to new with revised. Revised means your changes started. Yes. Okay. Next. Yes. While activation, while activate, you will get sometimes it is partly active, sometimes it become fully active. This too will happen at the active state only. Active state. So this is important. Status, what is one time status related discussion? So initially, okay, any table is into new. When you start changes revised, then this is yes, complete active stage. Partly active means what is the meaning? Partly means half correct, half wrong. We did some changes. It is under intermediate level. Either it is not neither new nor fully active. It is. So you have to correct it. Finally, you cannot leave the table with partly active status. It should be completely you. So as a developer, don't live in these three states. You have to take every object till active stage, then only you come out. You are responsible for all your G developments, G table developments. You have to keep it as active here. And what else? Comparison study. All the built-in tables by default active. You cannot make it as inactive first of all. That is SAP developer created, SAP developer only activated. We are only using it. Yes or no? That is one-time discussion. So I will tell you when it goes to the partly active also, I will tell you. That part also we will discuss. No. We are going bottom line. Short description. What is the difference between name versus short description? See, name is up to for 16 characters only, but a short description can be up to some 40 characters, I guess. Yes, it will a lengthy, full length, 40 length. You can describe it shortly. Yes, short description, no restrictions here. You can type it capital letters, small case, small caps, combinations, special symbols, anything you want it. Because you are describing shortly. Because two things are there. One is short description, second is long description. Long description is nothing but a kind of documentation. If you want to go for documentation, that is separate. Why short description is important? Don't type something you don't know typing. You are in a hurry. Don't type uh, casual, not meaningful way. Okay, type with a structured, meaningful manner. Reason. Tomorrow you forgot the table name. Suppose you want to retrieve back this table name. Only the option is description through. You can search for the table name that already I covered. How do we do that? Description is equally important. So that's why I cannot write all this theory. You have to write it. So provide meaningful, meaningful short description. What is the meaningful means relevant. Relevant is most important. Relevance means this name and the description should be have a meaning. Clear? With this, we have completed the common options of attributes tab, delivery and maintenance tab, and fields tab. Common options are over. Right. Then attributes tab already covered. If you want to observe that, only 4 options are available here. That is there. Yes, go to the delivery and maintenance. So we already planned which delivery option you want to give. We have given. But if this entries, okay, yes, one thing also important. Yes, if this G table entries we want to move to, okay, move to means copy to, don't write move statement. Copy to quality and production box, then provide delivery class as C. This is important. Yes, this okay, right. When we go for C, then what happens? Even though this entries, we can capture it into TR. Entries also you can capture it into TR. This is very important concept because sometimes in general we know 3 system landscape point of view. We will keep all the 3 boxes as independent. But sometimes, okay, I created my G table entries also to be transported. Just like I maintained employee mail IDs. But generally we ask them to maintain the production box. But sometimes there is a requirement you want to transport the content also, the entries also, then you have to go for type C. Then you can include, yes, we can include the entries into TR. Then we can include the entries into TR, transport request. Okay, yes. This is your additional discussion of that. Yes, it depends on the requirement. We will choose either A or C, these two only. Now the data browser options. So data browser and maintenance options. What is the meaning of that? Editing options. I already told you, here you have three options, four options are given here. Yes, display, okay, display slash maintenance, maintenance allowed. Allowed means what? That is, we can create entries, that is, we can create entries and we can display entries also. We can display entries also. This is recommended for G tables. Okay, it is. This option is recommended for G table. G table means custom table. I want to, yes, there are four options. D slash M allowed. Display slash matrix allowed. When it is allowed, how it is connected is you can go and check utilities, table contents, both are allowed. You can create entries, you can display, change, edit, all those options are allowed. But opposite, display and maintenance not allowed. Activate it. If you change it immediately, both are grayed out. Yes, this is what the immediate option you have to observe it. Okay, if you want to go for display and maintenance, if display and maintenance not allowed meaning is, yes, this is very rarely we don't do it. Why this option is given, even I don't know. Not allowed means we cannot, here we cannot create entries either, and we cannot display entries also. Okay, we cannot display entries, that is both not possible. Right, then move on to the next level. Yes, only display allowed. Only display allowed. Check. Yes, but to reflect, activate it, because changes should be reflect to activate. But still it is showing both options are enabled. Only display allowed. That is very straightforward. That is generally, okay, this is one of the options. Generally, what should be the impact of this? Display only possible. It's very simple. Only display is allowed. That is, creation is not allowed. That's what the meaning. Right. Next, last option is display slash maintenance allowed with restriction. First one, space. Display and maintenance allowed with restrictions. What is this meaning? With restrictions is, this is recommended for SAP defined built-in predefined tables. Yes, that means built-in tables, what happens? Only display of entries is allowed. What is not allowed? Create entries not allowed, not possible. Okay, this is your table maintenance option. So very simple, when you create G table, go for this option. And that's it. This is only the option. We don't choose other options. When you open built-in table, key in one, you check that is by default allowed with restrictions. That's it about your, yes, you activate it. Remaining, so we have to see the fields related information. Fields means how do we change field properties? What is table field and properties we have to discuss in depth again. How do we do the field name change or field characteristics change, what happens with that and all. You have to learn everything. This is called as, it is not only simplified, it is a kind of project specific explore. Because in the live project tomorrow, a requirement could be anything. It is better to have complete end-to-end idea, then you can work perfectly. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you. Okay.